Hello, good morning, bienvenue, calimera. This is the Hoof GP. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're looking at a cow that became very familiar to you guys just a couple of weeks ago. She had an incredibly sore foot, and underneath what looked like a fairly decent hoof horn really wasn't good at all. Guys, this is the Hoof GP. If you haven't already done it, think about subscribing right now and give this video a big thumbs up. In the meanwhile, enjoy this video and let's see how this cow is doing now. How good does new kitchen look now? And it's really big!
A little over 3 weeks ago, we first saw cow 350 for the very first time. She was extremely lame, and as soon as we picked up her foot, we knew there was a major ulcer hidden underneath the hoof horn. And sure enough, when we removed that overburdening horn, a huge ulcer was sticking down out of her foot, causing extreme pain and discomfort.
And just like that, we are back here looking for cow 350. I'll be honest, I'm really not sure where she is or what she's doing right now, but we will definitely find her, get her in the crush, and see how that back right foot is doing now. It is so cold. Come out, wherever you are. Haha, she's running away from me. Now I just have to get her in by myself. If I look tired, it's because I was up all night watching box sets on Netflix. Actually, a lot of the ones you guys in America watch, because I have a secret. Anyway, let's get this darling into the crush. They always go in there. I use a VPN, NordVPN to be precise, and they sponsored this video. That was actually harder than it looked. Never mind. So how's she looking now? Well, actually the block has fallen off. It's gonna happen. These are animals. They're walking around in dirt, debris, on concrete all day long. So eventually some of the blocks are gonna come off, and that's exactly what's happened here. But luckily there is enough height left that we won't actually need to reapply a new block. Let's take a look and see how that ulcer is doing now. So you can see that this ulcer has definitely retracted from where it once was. It was sticking right out here, out the side, and actually sticking down out of the foot, so it was being pressed on every time she stepped. Now if you look from this angle, you can see there's a height difference between the two claws, and we won't actually need to put a new block on here because she will not be putting weight on this area of her foot. There is, however, still some loose horn that we need to remove, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So I don't know about you guys, but when I get home in the evening, I like to watch box sets. Breaking Bad, Outlander, all that kind of stuff. And I'll be honest, I watch them on Netflix, and we ran out of box sets to watch. But if you have NordVPN, all you do is you go and you change whereabouts you live in the world, so you can kind of fake where you live. And believe it or not, you guys in America get loads of different programs that we get, and we get loads of programs that you don't get. So by using a VPN like NordVPN, you guys get access to all of the different programs that you've never seen or even heard of before from different countries around the world. That's what I use it for. It does protect all your information as well, Look how good this is looking. We're trying not to cut around or into this ulcer at all. We don't want it to bleed, we don't want it to get any worse, and we want to make sure we keep this height difference. So we're not going to trim any height off this claw, and we're going to keep this as low as possible. Yeah, NordVPN. If you sign up to it just now, you'll get 68% off a 2-year plan if you use the code HoofGP. It also protects all of your information, so nobody can steal anything, because effectively your signal isn't coming from your house anymore. It's coming from a virtual private network, which is what VPN stands for. And they're giving me money to tell you guys to go and use it. So do yourself a favor right now, go to nordvpn.com/hoofgp, it'll be down below, and you'll get 68% off a 2-year plan plus 4 free months. So nobody will steal your information, and you'll get to watch loads more TV shows if you watch box sets and things like me. So satisfying trimming a cow's foot like this. She must be so much more comfortable than she was the first time we trimmed her foot. See the clear difference in height? This claw is going to be taking all of the weight away from this area. She will have weight on here, but there'll be no weight on this part of the sore foot. And if you remember last time when we looked at this foot, this ulcer was sticking right up in the air but started to retract because of that iodine. It shrivels it up, protects it, and retracts it back into the foot or dries it out. So this cow is doing much better. Clearly not healed, but much better, and we're not going to apply a block because she's clearly walking well without it, and I'm confident this will heal up now with the extra height difference that is on here. I've wanged on about it before, that the vast majority of my videos don't actually make any money. They're demonetized because of graphic content. So guys like NordVPN supporting the channel and being awesome and giving me new things to watch really helps me out and keeps me making videos. So support the channel, do something awesome for yourself, get more content to watch, and go and visit nordvpn.com/hoofgp. Right, I'm just gonna leave this soak out for a little while longer, give it another douse, let it rip, and that'll be us. So if we take a look at the before and after, you can see a huge difference. The feet were unbalanced before, there was loads of pressure on that pedal bone causing that ulcer. And that's why it was sticking out from underneath after we trimmed away all the excess horn. Then looking at the after, she is looking much better, but clearly that ulcer is still sticking down and she's walking on it, so the block relieved the pressure. The Bovibond really has helped this cow's foot come on leaps and bounds. And now that we're at this stage, we don't actually need a block. We've got enough height difference now that that ulcer's not sticking down into the ground anymore, that we can let her go like this. She's going to be more comfortable without the block, and we shouldn't need to see her again for at least a month. So with that said, let's get her out the crush and see exactly how she's walking now. Good girl, let me go. And that, folks, is us done and dusted for another video. Thanks very much for watching. The heavens have opened here in southwest Scotland. I hope it's dry, sunny, and awesome where you are. Although let's face it, it's probably not. Cheers, guys, from this hoof trimming, YouTubing person. Goodbye.